SCP-6335, the Cradle. Object Class: Tiamat. Special Containment Procedures. All SCP-6335 instances are to remain under constant surveillance, and any changes in location or behavior must be reported and logged. SCP-6335-A is to remain within orbit indefinitely. Maintenance of its operation is to be considered an EMETA class priority. In the event of an SCP-6335 instance entering the solar system, the continued secrecy of SCP-6335-A and the Foundation as a whole would no longer be considered necessary. Description: SCP-6335 are a race of massive interplanetary humanoid entities. Although they possess significant morphological and behavioral differences, all observed instances exhibit the following characteristics: a height of over 100,000 kilometers, the ability to teleport, aggression towards any celestial bodies encountered, extreme durability to the point of nigh indestructibility, both damage-wise and aging-wise, biological carbon-based DNA, lack of consciousness or any communication skills, and unknown origin. At present, it is believed that a total of approximately 20,000 SCP-6335 entities exist throughout the observable Milky Way galaxy. SCP-6335-A is an array of hyper-complex mechanical, thaumaturgic, and ontokinetic apparatus created by the SCP Foundation's Project Heimdall in 1972 and currently located in Earth's low orbit, designed to protect the Earth against any and all unauthorized outside interaction from HEs, hostile extraterrestrials. SCP-6335-A's current primary objective is the defense of the planet from SCP-6335 entities. SCP-6335-A consists of three main components. SCP-6335-A-1, the Central Operation Module of the unit, disguised as a gigantic U.S. space station in orbit, accessible only by Foundation project personnel. It acts as the hub from which the other modules are controlled and can send and receive messages to and from planet-side Foundation sites. SCP-6335-A-2, a set of hyper-tuned space radars capable of intercepting any image or signal within the observable universe. Built with the usage of paratechnology based on SCP-2154's operation method. All of its images represent current moment events bypassing the speed of light. SCP-6335-A-3, a net of approximately 3 billion connected transmitters forming a planet-wide protection bubble, utilizing thaumaturgic rituals from the Codex Tenebra, as well as Foundation technology. Though capable of being damaged, physically unmovable and indestructible due to their metaphysically anchored locations, and repair drones stationed at each of the transmitters. Addendum 63335-1, Discovery and Historical Context. In 1949, during its path towards the Triangulum Galaxy, Foundation Deep Space Probe Pathfinder recorded exoplanet 55 Cancri G, a celestial body located 500,000 light-years away from Pathfinder's destination, spontaneously rupturing at the surface before breaking up into space debris. The event was documented as an extranormal event until a second planet in the 55 Cancri system underwent a similar process a decade later. Foundation deep space recording technology had sufficiently advanced by this point to discern a massive humanoid entity within the system, presumably responsible for the destruction of 55 CNCG and F. This was given the provisional designation of SCP-6335. Following further development of Foundation radar technology as a result of Project Heimdall's founding in 1962, numerous other events similar to the original 55 Cancri-G incident were recorded throughout the observable galaxy. Though with a tendency to occur more on planets orbiting stars, current hypothesis holds that SCP-6335 entities are lured towards light in density similar to that of the star. Whether this is true is yet to be determined. To prevent the potential destruction of the Earth within such an event, an emergency summit of the Foundation, GOC, and United Nations Coalition was called shortly after. Following unanimous support from all parties involved, Project Fjordgen was officially authorized in 1961, the intent of creating a permanent defense system to protect humanity from the apocalyptic threat posed by SCP-6335, resulting in the creation of 6335-A via cooperation of numerous Foundation and non-Foundation departments, including but not limited to Department of Megastructure Engineering, Department of Ontokinetics, Department of Extraterrestrial Research, Emergency Threat Tactical Response Authority, Department of Thaumaturgy, Department of Defense, High Command, Psych Division, and Physics Division. In 1972, Project Fjordgen has proved to be a success, properly setting the infrastructure on Earth's orbit. However, days prior to the project's final activation, it was discovered that due to the system's nature, once activated, it would be impossible to turn off the metaphysically anchored subparts of the SCP-6335-A apparatus from their current locations. As SCP-6335-A's full activation process takes approximately 2 years to set up due to its complexity, the system would need to be turned on as soon as possible to effectively protect the planet. Its activation would be deemed impossible should it be initiated only after an SCP-6335 entity enters the solar system. However, as the system functions by disallowing any biological mass from exiting or entering Earth's orbit, immediately destroying any that would come into contact with it, activating the system would permanently, effectively disallow for any human exploration outside of Earth. In light of this discovery, an emergency summit of the O5 Council was held to ascertain if SCP-6335's actual activation would be beneficial to the human race. The following is an abbreviated Council vote summary. The Yeas: O5-1, O5-3, O5-4, O5-6, O5-7, O5-10, O5-11, O5-13. The Nays: O5-5, O5-9. Abstain: O5-2, O5-8, O5-12. Status: approved. Following is an unofficial status from the administrator regarding the project. 23 years ago, we watched a planet get annihilated by a being I'd hesitate to call anything less than a god, snapping it in one half in mere moments. We thought of it as a one-time threat, one we can kill once and never feel afraid again. But we were wrong. In the face of this apocalyptic threat, we were left with one option: perfect protection of Earth, at the cost that man may never again set foot off it. Earth is both our home and our cradle, and we cannot lose it, no matter how great the cost may be. Addendum 6335-2 05/02/2023 File Update. In the morning of May 2nd, 2023, all SCP-6335-A systems started acting irrationally, with SCP-6335-A-2 sending out a constant distress signal regarding an approaching SCP-6335 entity towards Earth. When a full solar system scan revealed no such threat existing, a full scan of SCP-6335-A's systems efficiency was called, revealing no malfunction. To stop further panic, the alert was called off and SCP-6335-A-2 was temporarily disabled. At 1829 as of 5/2/2023, however, gigantic earthquakes were noted to appear all around the globe. In a matter of hours, major population centers, such as New York, Beijing, Tokyo, and Berlin, were all lost. At that moment, SCP-6335-A-2 unpromptly reactivated, inputting an SCP-6335 entity threat signal at a constant rate through all channels. As of writing the document, the earthquakes have doubled in severity, with the globe-wide temperature of the planet rising rapidly at a pace of 1 degree centigrade every 20 minutes. The reasons for this remain unknown. Minutes following the second SCP-6335-A-2 malfunction, the following message was sent by the Office of the Administrator to all Foundation personnel. In the last 24 hours, anomalous geological activity has been responsible for the death of approximately 1.3 billion individuals and shows no signs of ceasing. SCP-6335's file has been released to all personnel, and sites near the areas of severe geological activity have been evacuated. Foundation personnel are expected to continue work as able, with full priority to be given to averting the likely XK-class end-of-the-world scenario currently unfolding. While the situation is still developing, there appears to be only one conclusion. We were right about Earth being a cradle. It just wasn't ours.